Which VPN is better? In this video, I'm going to give you a rundown on the strengths and weaknesses of both of these VPNs. And at the end of this video, I'm going to give you a rundown in my thoughts on which one is better and the reasons for why which one is better. Starting with Netbird is more of one of those virtual private networks. If you're trying to go for like zero interaction, like zero data save, basically what I'm saying is Netbird is more open source. Like it doesn't need a firewall. It doesn't need a private network. It can just like go over databases, the standards that are currently set on your computer. It can just like almost override them, but in an extremely safe way. Just like it's extremely easy to. When it comes to Twingate, a zero trust network access solution focused on secure, scalable remote access to resources without using a traditional VPN. So this is basically not a traditional VPN, which gives it some strengths, of course, as well as some weaknesses. We're going to start with the strengths. Now, what this is it's a zero trust model focusing on providing at least privileged access based on user identity. It's really easy to deploy and just put on and just put IT to manage and just for teams to manage this VPN in general. It's great on the cloud and it's optimized for speed and direct connections when possible. Now, direct connections, if you are going for direct connections, you should probably use zero tier, but if you are going for speed, you should definitely use tailscale because it's just one of the faster VPNs in general. When it comes to limitations, it does cost a pretty penny depending on your corporation, or if you're using it for individuals, it can cost quite slightly different amounts. And it might not be as dependable when it comes to management, like managing on costals and setup. So if you're going to use setup, if you want an easy setup, I just recommend using tailscale. It's the easiest to set up overall. But my final thoughts are choose tailscale if you need simple, lightweight, and fast ways to connect devices securely. Choose zero tier if you require advanced networking features like layer 2 capabilities. And select Twingate if you're focused enterprise gate, zero trust remote access with strict security policies. Now, those are my final thoughts. Kind of all you need to know. Those are just the highlights. And I've also made this table that I'll attach on screen right now. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments, or other people if you find anything helpful.